Hey guys, here with Spool and Boost here. We got Banks intake ram air. We're gonna work on a 2004.5 LLY Duramax, and we're gonna do forced ram air from Banks. And the benefit of this is to basically draw air from the bottom of this truck. We're gonna put the ram area right here, and it's gonna suck air through the front. We're gonna get rid of that factory air box that sits in here and, you know, suck a lot of heat in here. We want to suck some air from outside because, you know, a hot box of air is inefficient. So we want to make some power for free, not lose power. So here we go. Okay, so we're gonna take that screw right there. It's a boost clamp. I'm gonna loosen it. It's an 8mm. Usually you can use a longer extension than what I got here, or a flat screwdriver. Yeah, I'm gonna do that. And then I'm gonna take, once I loosen that, I'm gonna loosen this here. So I'm going to take this LLY intake horn off and all of this. Slide that off like that. Slide this mass airflow sensor connector off. Usually we can take this piece off like this. Slide this off. What we're going to do is we're going to convert this to an LBZ intake horn and then install our banks. So you can see the difference. This one has a lot more airflow. According to Duramax tuner, the LBZ intake sucks about 312 CFM. Yeah, you can definitely tell the difference. So I'm going to take my cap off here. Usually you have that 6.6 resonator box set up here. I get a 2 1/4. I could show you. 2 1/4 inch cap. I go to Home Depot and I find one, and I set it right over, get a hose clamp, or you can buy those caps off Duramax tuner's page too. So I got that cap. And I just put a plug on this here because this truck came without the connection here when I bought it. So with that being said, can you feel me deep at night? Run into your arms, can't get away. It's in my heart, not dreaming so deep at night. Love you too hard till you scream my name. It's in my soul, getting closer, can't sleep at night. And nothing's gonna bring us down, so deep at night. So yes, see, an LBZ does fit. Intake horn does fit on this truck. But sometimes I have noticed that the mass airflow sensor, if you put one of these, you're gonna have to change the intake up here where your mass airflow sits, because the factory will throw codes. The factory intake horn will throw codes. Okay. So I'm gonna leave this just a little loose for now. Then we're gonna have to take this plate down here. I'm gonna take this plate off down here because we're gonna put our Banks ram air. So here we are, we got the ram air right here, the scoop that goes under the front bumper, the box that goes in, that we're going to replace with a factory, and the relocation tube, nice bigger tube. You notice that the mass airflow location is different. I'll show you later in the video, and we'll just put these parts together here real quick. There's an O-ring, so when you put a bigger O-ring when you put your mass airflow to seal it. First, I'm going to put the ram filter box in it first. So here's the factory hardware. I just set the box back in here. Like I showed you earlier, I took the panel off. So just go ahead and tighten up these old 4 bolts real quick. Okay. You can see I tighten all these 4 bolts just like they're like factory. You can see this big scoop here. And then we'll be able to slide our ram air through there. I'm going to take the biggest clamp and slide this in here like so. And kind of square it, look at it and square at it. Because you can, you know, put it on wrong and a little off. Looks like they got their line down here to kind of line everything up. And then get a flat screwdriver and tighten this up real quick. About faster this way. Right in the center. Okay, just like that. Then I'm gonna grab the ram air real quick. Alright, so I took these rivets out to move this fender flare out of the way, the inner fender, and I put this plate in here. You can see the plate, that yellow plate, they call it the stud plate. Slide it through those 2 holes on the bottom 2 right here, and then washer, lock washer, and a nylon nut on both sides. And then don't tight them because you'll have to adjust it later. Just leave them snug for now. Slide this bank scooper in here. Fit. like that, see? And then now, take the bolt and wet washer. Grab the other one. And then you can kind of adjust it. Then on the front of this bumper, you can kind of find out where you want to set everything. So right now we're in the bottom of the truck. You can see how much this sticks out here, which that's fine. I don't mind it. I drilled this using a drill bit 17/64 right under here and right there. And I just put one clip here. And then what I'm going to do back over here is I marked it with my flat screwdriver where the lower end right here. I'm going to use this, you can see that, cameraman, this chunk of meat right here. This right here, I'm going to drill one right there, and then I'll mark it on this, drill it out in the ram air, stick my pin there so I get 4 of them at least locked into this thing, or 3. So here we go. Okay, so I got my, boom. I got that one drilled. Put one here, put one here. This one's a little off. I'll be all right with it. I could drill one right there, but I like it the way it's set. So now I'm gonna go ahead and back here. You can see the ram airs right here. So it's gonna be a clear, nice airway here to get fresh air. So now we can come over here. I'm gonna push it all the way to the top like that. Okay, that's tight. That's tight. All right, solid. Good deal. All right. So now onto the top. I'll go get my filter. Here's our filter. Oh, before I forget. So we have this Banks high flow filter wrap that extends filter life. You can clean it. Reduce service intervals. I'm always in the dirt, so I like to just at least put one of these on it. Because why not? Pre-filters help. Put down in there. Get these big Phillips screws they provide you with. And get a Phillips. Looks like we got 2 small ones and 2 big ones. Cool. Put this. Oh, okay, 2 small ones go over there, and 2 big ones go over here. Okay. Put these like that. Put this one like here. And we can put our Banks logo like so. Put stuff like this just so it looks little details. So I took a T20 torch bit and I took this off, and we're going to put our mass airflow over there. Now we're going to take Banks' O-ring and put it over like so. We'll clean it later. Go like so. And then you take Banks' new screws, these guys. Phillips. And screw it on. So you got this indicator here. You can just pull it out of the box. Pull this out. Put it right here on this other side here. Then slide it in like so and reset it. And just like that. So now I'm gonna go ahead and put my fender liner back together, and we'll start it up here in a little bit, and I'll give you a comparison on my CTS2 and kind of tell you what I've experienced with the factory airbox temperatures compared to having the Banks. Hey guys, so here we are. It is like 60 degrees outside, 62 or around there. And right now, just, you know, not even going that fast, probably 10, 20 miles an hour. When I lay into the truck, see that IATM right below the boost? That's a really big improvement. Like if it was 60 degrees right now, that would be like 70 to 80. That's how much difference the Ram Air Banks makes. And I have an LBZ intake. So I just want you to see the difference of the sensor there. And not only that, I can feel the difference. I can feel the difference driving, because this truck is a 5-speed and I want to convert it to a 6-speed, but I can feel the torque on the lower end when I'm in 5th gear locked in, like right now. Now right now if I lay into her, really moves. I mean, for being a stock truck, doing little things like that, you know, it's a normal service truck. So immediately when it's cold in the morning, you know, the days get hotter at the end of the day. You know, when they get like 80 and 90. Well, that number, that IATM, the intake, that number is always creeping like 90, you know, 100 degrees, because it's sucking all the air from under the engine, under the hood. And having that Ram Air, boy, it brings it down about 30 degrees, 20 degrees, easy. The turbo seems a lot snappier. The throttle seems a little snappier. Just forced induction, it's amazing how, you know, longer day, you will feel it. And I can tell by the manifold, the mass airflow on the left, it's really, it's pretty touchy. Which, they're all touchy, but just wanted to show you the ram air difference. Alright guys, there she is, she's all done. Took her out for the drive after showing you on the CTS2 the differences of having the ambient temperature change a lot. When I drove it the other day, I noticed too that we'll gain about 2 pounds of boost when you're going about 70 miles an hour. So Dooley is really happy, and as of now, I'm gonna enjoy it driving it now. So this kit, I recommend you guys to get it for your LLY, LBZ, LB7. Every truck should have it. My LBZ on a 90-degree day today will suck about 120 degrees to 130. This truck right here, it is 90 right now, and right now it'll suck about 90, 87 in the front, and not 130 degrees. So thanks, thank you very much for the product, and look forward to installing on our LBZ. So we're gonna try her out. Thanks guys for watching Spool and Boost. Keep posted on our videos. We're gonna try to do a little bit more how-tos, more informative, how to put stuff, take it off, put it back together. Just stay posted, click on the like button, click the bell for notifications when we upload our videos. You won't be disappointed. So see you next time.